What if I told you that Messi and Ronaldo aren't just rivals on the football pitch? They're battling it out in the world of luxury cars too. From multi-million-dollar hypercars to family-friendly SUVs. Who really owns the most insane, rare, and powerful collection? Stick around, because in this video, we are going to dive in the garages of these two football legends. Round 1. The Daily Drivers. Let's start where every collection begins, with the cars they actually drive. For a man worth hundreds of millions, Messi's cheapest car is a Mini Cooper Cabriolet at $19,733. Small, practical, perfect for city drives. It's humble, almost suspiciously humble. But don't get comfortable, because from here, things escalate fast. But Ronaldo? He doesn't do humble. His cheapest car is a $400,000 Lamborghini Aventador that he bought himself as a 27th birthday gift. All black. Scissor doors. V12 engine that sounds like a fighter jet. He posted it on Instagram with just 2 words, Bom dia. Good morning indeed. Let that sink in. Messi's cheapest car could buy you a decent house. Ronaldo's cheapest car could buy you 4 decent houses. And if you think their daily drivers are excessive, wait until you see what they chose for their families. Round 2. The Family Haulers. Both legends have families, both need space, but even their SUVs are a statement. Messi's Cadillac Escalade costs $75,195. 8 seats, 6.2L V8 producing 420 horsepower, and enough room for his wife, 3 kids, and probably a few footballs rolling around in the back. There's even footage of Messi nearly running over fans in this very car while leaving training. Guess even the GOAT has off days behind the wheel. That's more than twice what the average American earns in a year. And it's just his family car. Ronaldo's response? Multiply that by 6. The Mercedes-Benz G65 AMG at $500,000 isn't an SUV. It's a tank-wearing designer clothing. 6,000 pounds. Twin turbocharged V12 engine. Close to 900 horsepower and over 1,000 pound-feet of torque. That's enough torque to tow Ronaldo's superyacht while still pulling up to a 5-star restaurant like it owns the place. But luxury SUVs are just the warm-up. Because both of these men also own multiple Rolls-Royces. Ronaldo doesn't just own one Rolls-Royce, he owns 3. A Phantom Drophead Coupe worth $550,000, gifted to him by Georgina Rodriguez. A Cullinan at $330,000 with custom black and white leather interiors, plus a Dawn and a Ghost for good measure. At this level of wealth, one Rolls-Royce simply isn't enough. Meanwhile, Messi sticks to Range Rover. 2 of them. A black Range Rover Vogue he was constantly spotted driving to Camp Nou during his Barcelona days. 5.0L supercharged V8, 250 km/h top speed, Meridian surround sound system. Then a white Range Rover Sport with a more practical 3.0L V6 at $69,500, the one he drives with his wife. But comfortable family rides are one thing. Now let's talk about what happens when these legends want to feel the real power. Round 3. The Supercar Arsenal. Alright, now we're getting serious. This is where performance enters the conversation. Messi's Ferrari F430 Spider at $164,490 is a pure Italian stallion. 4.3L V8 engine, 503 horsepower, convertible top for open-air drives. But here's what makes this story legendary. Messi's first contract with Barcelona was written on a napkin in December 2000. Fast forward to today, and he's driving Ferraris that cost more than some people's homes. But this isn't even his most impressive Ferrari. We'll get to that soon. Ronaldo counters with British elegance, his Aston Martin DB9 at $200,000. V12 engine, aluminum body that weighs 25% less than its predecessor, carbon ceramic brakes that eliminate fade. The DB9 was the first Aston Martin built on the VH platform, a foundation that defined an entire generation of the brand. Back in Argentina, Messi often chooses his Maserati Gran Turismo MC Stradale at $242,100. Despite being one of the most expensive footballers in the world, this is the only car in his collection that comes close to a true sports car. 4.7L V8 engine, 450 horsepower, 188 mph top speed. It hits 60 mph in just 4.5 seconds. lighter and more aerodynamic than the standard Gran Turismo, built for speed and control. Both are heating up. But now we need to talk about the cars with gullwing doors and historical significance. Messi's Mercedes SLS-AMG at $642,490 is automotive royalty. 6.2L Dokes V8 engine delivering 563 horsepower, top speed 317 km/h. And those iconic gullwing doors that make every entrance legendary. This was the first Mercedes-Benz designed and built entirely by AM, one of the fastest cars they've ever made. Ronaldo strikes back with the Ferrari F12 TDF at $600,000. Only 799 units ever produced worldwide, instantly making it a collector's dream. Naturally aspirated V12 engine pushing 769 horsepower, capable of exceeding 200 mph. Finished in all black. It doesn't scream for attention, it intimidates. Think that's rare? But we're just getting started. Because what we've seen so far is impressive. But it's nothing compared to what happens when price tags cross 7 figures. Round 4, the $1 Million Club. And from here forward, we're entering territory that's just absurd. Ronaldo's McLaren Senna at $1 million represents a philosophy shift, performance over comfort. Named after Formula One legend Ayrton Senna, only 500 units exist. 4.0L twin turbocharged V8, close to 800 horsepower. But here's the insane part. At high speeds, it generates over 1,700 pounds of downforce. That's enough force to physically press the car into the asphalt, dramatically increasing grip and cornering stability. Inside, luxury is stripped to the bare minimum. The Senna doesn't pamper you, it demands respect. But Messi isn't here to lose. Here's where Messi's story gets interesting. Back when Barcelona dominated world football, Audi was their official sponsor. Naturally, Messi ended up with 3 Audis totaling $231,790, a Q7 SUV at $54,590, an A7 at $69,200, and the showstopper, the Audi RS6 Avant, which he reportedly loved for its raw power and luxurious feel. But here's the twist. When Audi's sponsorship ended, Messi had to return the RS6. Imagine being Lionel Messi and still having to give back the keys. Ronaldo's counter? He skipped training to travel to Ferrari headquarters in Maranello to personally secure the Ferrari Monza SP1 at $1.82 million. This isn't a car you drive casually. It's a single-seat speedster with no roof and no windshield in the traditional sense. Built almost entirely from carbon fiber, powered by a V12 engine that launches it to 62 mph in under 3 seconds. This is a car you own to remind the world who you are. Round 5. The Bugatti Wars. And speaking of reminding the world who you are, Ronaldo has an entire collection dedicated to one brand. A brand that defines hypercar royalty. When it debuted, the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse at $2 million held the title of the fastest open-top production car in the world. Only 95 examples ever produced. 8.0L W16 quad turbocharged engine producing 180 horsepower, capable of exceeding 400 km/h even without a fixed roof. Here's the wild part. This car became infamous when Ronaldo's bodyguard crashed it. The accident turned international news. Because at this level of wealth and fame, even your bodyguard crashing your car makes headlines. Oh, and oil changes for the Veyron? Over $20,000. Tire replacement? $40,000 per set. Owning these cars costs more than most people's salaries. But that's not even Ronaldo's most outrageous Bugatti. The Bugatti Chiron at $3.5 million is where automotive engineering crosses from extraordinary into almost irrational. Quad turbocharged 8.0L W16 engine, producing 1,500 horsepower. Top speed electronically limited to 261 mph, not because it can't go faster, but because physics eventually draws a line. Inside, every surface is sculpted, stitched, and finished by hand. Custom CR7 stitched headrests act as a quiet signature. And since Bugatti discontinued the Chiron, it's no longer just a hypercar. It's an appreciating asset. This single car costs more than the average person will earn in 50 lifetimes. But Ronaldo still isn't done. The Bugatti Centodieci at $9 million is owned by only 10 people on Earth. Inspired by the legendary Bugatti EB1110, it's a rolling tribute to the brand's past and future. Full carbon fiber body, nearly 15 feet long, Looks more like a concept car than something meant to be driven. And here's the most insane detail. Ronaldo reportedly lets his bodyguards drive it. For most people, owning this car would be the peak of their existence. For Ronaldo, it's something he hands the keys to. Round 6. The crown jewels. But what comes next isn't just about money anymore. It's about owning pieces of automotive history that most people will only ever see in museums. Messi owns a car worth $4 million that he's never been spotted driving. The Pagani Zonda Tricolore was designed to honor Italy's elite aerobatic team, the Frecce Tricolore. Originally meant to be a one-off, Pagani eventually made 3 units. Messi owns one of them. 7.3L V12 engine delivering 670 horsepower. It launches from 0 to 62 mph in just 3.4 seconds and hits a top speed of 214 mph. Made of titanium, magnesium, and carbon fiber, the Pagani Zonda Tricolore is lightweight, fast, and ridiculously cool. But here's the mystery. Messi's never been spotted driving it. Why? Because the Zonda Tricolore isn't road legal. So, where does he drive it? A private track? Or is it just a trophy in his multi-million-dollar empire? Either way, it's one of the rarest cars in the world, owned by one of the greatest footballers ever. But Ronaldo has one final move. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire at $19 million isn't just the most expensive car in Ronaldo's collection. It was once the most expensive new car ever sold. Inspired by the iconic Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic, this is a one-of-one masterpiece. A single example exists in the world. And Ronaldo owns it. 8.0L quad-turbo W16 engine producing nearly 1,700 horsepower, over 1,180 pound-feet of torque. It hits 60 mph in around 3 seconds. But performance almost feels irrelevant here. This car is art, a symbol, a flex so extreme it reset the entire luxury industry. This single vehicle is worth more than most entire supercar collections combined. But wait. Ronaldo may have the most expensive single car in his garage, but Messi has something even crazier. And this is where the rivalry gets personal. Cristiano Ronaldo might be the highest-earning footballer, but Lionel Messi left everyone stunned when he won a high-stakes bidding war for the legendary Ferrari 335 Spider Scaglietti for a massive $36 million. And guess who Messi outbid? Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, the football rivalry extended to the auction house. 2 legends. 1 car. And Messi walked away with the trophy. Known as the Prancing Horse of 1957, this Ferrari boasts a 4.0L naturally aspirated V12 engine and can hit a top speed of 186 mph. This car was once raced by Sir Stirling Moss in the 1958 Cuban Grand Prix. It's not just a car, it's a piece of automotive history. And here's the wild part. Messi's single Ferrari costs more than Ronaldo's entire Bugatti collection. Let that sink in. Following the purchase, Messi took to Instagram with a photo of a Hot Wheels car, joking that it was his new ride. Even legends have a sense of humor, so we've seen everything, from Mini Coopers to $36 million Ferraris. But now it's your turn. Comment below, who has better taste, Messi or Ronaldo? And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next athlete showdown. Thanks for watching.